Yo, it is your boy Savage D Sag. What is good? What is good? What is good? We're here to talk about that chapter 108 of the Chainsaw Man greatness, nigga. I'm enjoying part 2 of Chainsaw Man. It's like, I don't know, it's like calmly crazy in a way. Like I don't feel like we've gotten to the point where it's ramped up fully, but you can see where it's going, and it's pretty interesting. But let's get into it. So the chapter starts off with Asa continuing her conversation with Yuko, and she's just disappointed and sad that she took this route to, kill people. And she's like, you killed a bunch of people and da-da-da. And Yuko is hilariously just trying to defend herself, saying, I didn't kill that many, only 3 or 4. And she's comparing herself to the fucking gun devil, which is crazy as hell. If you haven't read, Chainsaw Man Part 1, definitely go read Chainsaw Man Part 1, because the gun devil was catching bodies. That man was doing all types of goddamn massacres within, I think, a minute, maybe like a minute time frame or something. Killed over 1 million people. Like, whew, that nigga was wildin'. That nigga was on some Sakuna shit. But anyway, so she's trying to compare herself, Yuko is, to the gun devil, saying, I'm gonna kill, 4 people and only bad people. Like, I'm not as bad as the gun devil, for example, because as I did state in the last review I did, that she has a weird sense of justice. And she's trying to calm Asa down, telling her don't do what she's thinking about doing. Asa says fuck that shit and asks Yoru, which is the war devil, fuck that, how do I make weapons? And this is hilarious too, because Yoru's like, I doubt what you're about to do is gonna make a strong weapon. And once again, Asa's like, fuck that, I don't give a fuck, tell me how I make this goddamn weapon right now. And then we hear Yoru tell her, just touch something that, belongs to you and call its name. And I think that this is a cool exchange, because Asa, I guess we see now that she does have Yoru's power, so it's fully integrated that she can use Yoru's power as well, which is the first time she's doing that, for one. And for two, Fujimoto had anime Twitter in the chokehold, because we get a panel of Asa ripping off her dress, turning it into a sword, and then it's a shot of her in like her bra and panties. These niggas on Twitter was wildin'. First and foremost, she is in high school, god damn it, so calm yourselves down. Fujimoto, you know what you did. But we gonna skip that. So once Asa makes this weapon, Asa's essentially telling Yuko, I'm gonna solve my bullying problem myself. Like, don't worry about it. Stay out of this shit. Don't make me slice you up. And Yuko's pleading with her again, saying, think about it. If I kill all the bullies in a notorious devil attack, all the bullies in Japan will get scared. Bullying could decrease. It could probably stop altogether, not just hers, but all throughout the country. Which, it's a good way of thinking, I suppose, in terms of once you have the fear of said thing having repercussions, that thing will stop. We've seen that all throughout Chainsaw Man. Guns, for instance. If you don't have the fear of guns that much, the gun devil wouldn't be as powerful. If you don't fear Chainsaw Man as much, he wouldn't be as powerful. So things like that. I guess the concept of it makes sense, but the way she's going about it is still fucked up. Because then she says, I could become a symbol of justice too. I could be like Chainsaw Man. And Asa's looking at her like, the fuck? What does Chainsaw Man have to do with this? And do you hear yourself? Yoru asks, Yuko, when you made your contract, what did you give the devil in exchange? And this is crazy, because then Yuko says that there was no give. She only received power. So then I'm thinking, okay, that's weird as hell, because anytime we've seen people make contracts with devils, they gave something up. I think it was Himeno, she had to give up her right eye for her contract, or Aki for his contracts, he had to give like a piece of his body or something to that effect every time he used his devil, Kon. Denji was dead, Asa was dead, so there's always a give you have to, do. So that was weird to me as well, where it's like, okay, so you didn't give anything. Okay, interesting. But throughout this whole dialogue, she said, I was given this power, I received a heart that shines with, the light of justice along with it. And then she's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm about to go dip real quick and let me go kill off some more bullies real quick on some fucking shit. Asa's like, nah, fuck that, wait, bitch, wait. And then she only tries to cut off this girl's legs. And while she's trying to slice this girl, Yuko blocks. And the sword just dings like it flies away. And then we get this funny ass panel where Yoru's looking like a disappointed ass parent. She's looking like, oh, that was weak. Boo. Kick my goddamn daughter off the soccer field type shit. And then the next panel on some crazy shit. While Yuko was saying, you can't stop me, she gets cut off with her whole fucking body exploding, imploding, combusting, whatever fucking word you want to use, this bitch is done for on some goddamn crazy next level Dragon Ball Z shit. Like her guts is all over the place. And then Yoru's like, oh, you surprised me. You know, all the swords I made was weak. And then we learn that the dress that Asa turned into a weapon was, I guess it was bought from her mom. Like her mom gave it to her type shit. So she had a very strong sentimental value towards it. And I guess that increased the strength of the weapon, which is, I guess, a cool concept as well. Like Fujimoto really cooking on the low on this chapter with a whole bunch of different little areas. So that while Asa's regretting that she killed Yuko essentially, or that she's dying, she's like, I didn't mean to do this. You know, don't die. This random ass girl pops up from the cut, and she's a student as well. And she's like, hey, do you want me to revive her? You know, I can save her. And Asa's like, I mean, yeah, go ahead. And this girl pops up out of nowhere and says, I'll do anything for my little sister. And I'm looking like, nigga, what? Nani?
And here we go.
I'm like, Shrekky? What you mean anything for my little sister? Who the fuck is your little sister? I had to look at that shit 3 times. She got the devil eyes, bruh, like Makuma. And then she got like these earrings that resemble Pochita's, like the Chainsaw Man little pull string. So I'm like, oh shit. I had to do some research. This bitch is probably one of the 4 horsemen devils. So I'm like, okay, is she either the hunger devil, the death devil? Which one is she? And I don't know. Everybody's making their own little theories about it, but I'm just gonna have to go on the side of she's probably the death devil, because if she can revive people, nigga, what hunger devil you know gonna do that? Because the chapter ends with Yuko being, I guess, revived by this little new chick, and she's a huge version of herself, and she's breaking the school up. So I'm like, okay, this girl came out of nowhere, witnessed the whole thing. She wasn't freaked out, so you already know she's already different. Then 2, she got the devil eyes, so you know she got some type of affiliation or contract with the devil. Then 3, she revived Yuko like she said she would. Oh yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. So let's speak about it real quick. Fujimoto is cooking with these chapters, I ain't gonna lie. Like the way it's going, you can tell like this build up is building up to something wild. I don't know what this new devil or this new student this girl's about to do, her connection to Asa, but I feel like she's Yoru's bigger sister. And then if that's the case, that's begging the question that if Yoru wants to kill Denji, aka the Chainsaw Man, what is he gonna do with 2 4 horsemen, I guess, or 2 out of the 4 horsemen targeting him? Because you saw how much it took for him just to get Makima up out of here. 2 of them niggas put together? Shit. Pray for that nigga Denji. I'm about to put that nigga on a shirt, bruh. God damn. And then 2, what could Denji be doing still that's so important that he's missing all this? If we're gonna cut to him and he's just doing some shit like fucking around like on some, got a Playboy magazine or on Pornhub or some shit, that should be low-key funny, but I'm gonna be pissed because it's like, nigga, that's more important than this. And then 3, bruh, what are they gonna do with Yuko? Like, she's too far gone at this point. She's gonna have to die. I hate the fact that she got revived, or I guess revived, and she's still in action or still in play, because it's like, okay, if she survived here, you know that she gonna die somewhere else. If Denji gonna come and smoke this bitch, that's cool. But then once again, that begs the question, is he gonna face off against the War Devil and then the supposed Death Devil? Because I'm on the side of her being the Death Devil. Either way it goes, it don't matter to me. Fujimoto is cooking, and man, part 2 is starting off with a bang on the low. It's like a calm bang though, but hey, it is what it is. But if you had anything to say about what I had to say about this Chainsaw Man greatness, you know, drop it in the comment below. You know, sub to your boy, like, and yeah, I'm out. It's your boy Savage D Sag. Peace.